Hi, Mike. Sorry. Gotten so used to wearing my headset to block out all that noise. I'm just really at a loss for words, honey. I feel you. I feel your pain, your concern, your worry, your angst, your frustration. And I'm sorry. I hope and pray that... Well, you're so mature for your age. I mean... Gee whiz, when I was 11, well, let's see, I wasn't on the computer, and I didn't know that my parents had gotten divorced when I was 7 until I was 13, and I don't really remember how I found out then. I think one of my sisters said something about... Anyway, I never knew because he was always there in the morning. And come to find out, obviously he wasn't there when I went to bed, because at that age, shoot, I think I still went to bed at 9 o'clock until I was 13. He was always there in the morning, so I just assumed he was at work, and the next morning he was there drinking coffee, but he wasn't there, you know. It's just something my young mind decided to believe. And it wasn't true whatsoever, so just know. And I remember going through it at the same time, because this other girl went through it also, divorce, parents divorcing, and she was just, oh, she was just torn to bits by it. Monica, I'll never forget Monica. We were sitting on the swings, and I tried to do this one trick, and I did something and I bumped my head on the pole and I like blacked out because I remember seeing stars, but always being the biggest person in every single class I ever went to all the way through high school, you know, I never showed any pain or anything like that, you know, because then the other kids would, you know, they were always trying to beat me up, and so of course being big came in handy because I'd always show up after school and they never would. Anyway, forever. There's just some moments in life you'll never forget. And that was one, because I thought I'm never going to have another great friend like her, you know. And Monica or Gilda Gallardi, if you guys are watching this, email me. And I thought, gosh, okay, she's really upset, so I'm going to not let it upset me that much. Because I would go home and I'd talk to my grandma, and my grandma's like, child, it's over with. There's nothing you could do, so don't feel bad. It's over. And I'm like, you know, I was one of those big babies, because I'm the baby of 9, and I pretty much did whatever Granny said. So Granny said, don't worry about it. Shay, you know, she's got everything under control. But there's really nothing you can do about it. So you may as well decide. Hopefully, you can decide within yourself to just, you know, keep loving each one. You love them now, you're not going to love them any less. Yeah, you might call it hate or angst or whatever, but you're going to grow up, trust me, and look back on it and say, gee whiz, I can't believe, you know, I once felt that, or I thought it was my fault, and, you know, whatever. It's not your fault. We always blame ourselves for the ones that we love being unhappy. Yeah. No matter how much, you know, I love that guy that abused me and raped me. I loved him so much, even after he abused me, you know, and I never thought of hurting him, well, till it happened, you know, the second time, and I'm not stupid. And then you just learn to love them differently. You know, hopefully how, you know, Jesus would see us, or God would see us and love them despite themselves. Not you, but themselves, you know. So I really hope and pray that as intelligent as you are, my beautiful, beautiful son, you will see that it's not your fault. And I hope you leave your mind open to the idea of knowing that they still love you. It has nothing to do with you. Whatever they're going through has nothing to do with you. And I think you're adult enough, judging by our umpteen conversations, to know and accept that when even tomorrow, you're going to feel differently, okay? You are. Just trust me, you are. You're going to feel different tomorrow. If for no other reason, having heard these words, it's not your fault. They're going to love you no less. No less. And yes, like I said in the letter, some parents do leave a child for whatever, some mental reasons. Some never wanted a child and you say, oh well, I'll let her have a child to make her happy, or I'll have a baby to make him happy and keep him. But I mean, I don't know what the stats are on that, but well, that's a lie. I know of 2 people that did that, and one of the couples is still together, only for the grace of God and lots of therapy. About 2 years of therapy, as a matter of fact. So that was real love. I mean, because it takes real love to stick in there. Anyway, so please, 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 please know you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. God did not bring you this far to let you fall. The only thing that matters is you still have 2 people that love you. You still have a mom and a dad. They're not dead. It's just different. You know? And though I pray no child has a stupid situation like I did, where my dad just totally denied me. I mean, I wish I had a picture of my dad. It would look like, if I just had a picture of me and my dad from here to here, you wouldn't be able to know which was him and which was me. And he said I'm not his child. Anyway, I still loved him for it, because Granny told me, you know, whatever you have breeds. It festers, it smolders inside of you, and it grows and grows. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. Yeah. So if you sit in here and you're way too wise and you know what I'm talking about, I know you can absorb all of this, unlike most adults. Yeah. Don't hate. Yeah. What you resist persists, and it will consume you and eat you up, and then you really will go bonkers. Yeah. God loves you. You know, you're a beautiful child of God. They're just borrowing you temporarily. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's how I see it. You know, I belong to God, not Edith. Edith just borrowed me for, how old is she? 81 years. Or, you know what I'm trying to say. So, hey, honey. It's not you. It's not you. Forgive yourself for thinking that you ever had, anything to do with it. You know? That's between 2 people who can't come to a conclusion. What do you call it? Impasse. Impasse is when you can't compromise. When you can't compromise, they usually split, right? Sometimes maybe they won't. See, and you're sitting here worrying for nothing. I don't know. You know the situation better than I do, obviously. But I already adopted you, so I feel for you. I love you. I care about you, and I don't want to see you hurt and upset. So please try to realize it doesn't have anything to do with you. It is in their hands to do what they need to do. But think about this too. Would you rather them be unhappy and stay together? I don't know if they fuss, fight, cuss, throw things, whatever. But would you rather have that total unhappiness all your life? Another 7 years of your life? 2 people under the same roof being unhappy? I think you love them both enough to let them do whatever they think is best for themselves. And just imagine though, if that's only a divorce. I mean, let's face it, lots of people go around killing each other. You know? Lord forbid. So just be happy in knowing you're still in their life. You're still their son. And they love you no less. It's got nothing to do with you. I'm here. Just holler. I'll come a running. Okay, sweetie pie. It should be almost your bedtime there. So rest well. I'm going to try and post this before you go to bed. I love you. Be good to yourself. Tell your dad I said hi. Talk to you soon, sweetie. Be good to you, okay? Don't beat yourself up, please. If you beat yourself up, I'm not going to talk to you no more. Okay, I'm lying. Love yourself. I love you. Bye, Mike.